Hey everybody, Dulp666 here. Welcome to episode 5 of my 2020 overview series. As you can see, we've got no solicitors queued up. We'll have that playing the entirety of this video here, so a little bit of sound effects, maybe you'll catch something out of it. Go ahead and start playing that now. Cool. Getting on into it. Alright, get on close up in here. You see my wife's Nightmare Before Christmas decorations. Pretty cool figure. Let me get this light on that I meant to turn on already. There we go. So that's the top section. And then we ended here on the last episode, so we are going to start right behind this little guy here with Scream 4. You can see I've got my bubbly here. Cool. Let's go ahead and get right into it, guys. So we have Scream 4. Then we have this multi-pack here. Gonna have to dig that out real quick. That has Terror at 10 Killer, as well as The Last Slumber Party. Both pretty damn cheesy 80s slasher movies. I'll turn this music down on this TV a little bit real quick. Alright. Moving right along, we have Scream Park, then Seance, Secrets of the Clown, Seating of a Ghost, really badass Shaw Brothers film. Serial Slayer, probably my favorite horrible movie ever, honestly. Severance, speak highly of that one as well, but for different reasons. Severed, 2 editions of Seven. One of them's a really beat up special edition that I found at a pawn shop years ago. Then we have Shark Night, surprisingly decent PG-13 shark movie. And then we have this 6-pack here. Come on out. Alright, what do we have on here? We have Shark vs. Octopus, Beneath Loch Ness, 30,000 Leagues Under the Sea, Mega Piranha, Attack of the Giant Leeches, and Piranha. And this particular Piranha is from... It looks like it's the 1972 one. So put that back in there real quick. Let me put this down. Okay. Next up, we've got Sharktopus. Then we've got this, I think it's Norwegian. It's a Sharknado pack. It's got, I think it's the first 5 Sharknado films, and then a 2-headed shark and 3-headed shark attack. Pretty badass. Shockwaves, the original Nazi zombie movie. Shredder, really badass slasher. Shriek, If You Know What I Did Last Friday the 13th. Shrooms. Shudder. Of course I would stutter on Shudder. And then Shutter Island. Signs. Sick, which is serial insane clown killers. Move these guys real quick. And we've got the 2-pack there, Silent Night, Deadly Night Parts 1 and 2. And the one next to it has 3, 4, and 5, and then the remake. Then we have Sinister 1 and 2. This then little guy in here. That's a multi-pack, but the only reason I bought it was because it has Sisters of Death, which is a proto-slasher from the 70s. So I kept it filed for Sisters of Death. Then I've got Skyline, Beyond Skyline. I know that's out of order, but I file it with Skyline in that series. Then we've got Sledgehammer. I'm going to turn this light down a little. And we've got, like I said, Sledgehammer, Skin Crawl, Skinwalkers, Slaughterhouse, Slave of the Cannibal God. This slasher pack here. What do we got in here? We've got Hatchet, No One Lives, A Horrible Way to Die, and The Alphabet Killer. These are all pretty damn good, honestly. Get in there. Alright, then we've got Slasher.com. Sleepaway Camp, one of my favorite movies of all time. I need a better copy. Not only is it a really old DVD, but it's also, like, torn up physically by my cats for some reason. Then I have Sleepaway Camp 2, 3, 4, Son of Sleepaway Camp, a.k.a. Memorial Valley Massacre. Then we have Return to Sleepaway Camp. Then Sleep Stalker, Sleepy Hollow, Sleepwalkers. Some Sharknado artwork there. We got a bunch of those from that tin on this shelf. You see another one there. Coming down here, we have Slender, Slime City, 2 copies of Slither. One's really old and unplayable, but I've just had it forever, so I had to repurchase it. Then Slugs, Slumber, Snakes on a Plane, Soul Keeper, Southbound, South Bronx Heroes, and a multi-pack with the Black Godfather, Spaced Invaders, Spawn 1 and 2. These are the animated ones. These are really badass. Came across these together. Had to snag them some time ago. Then we've got Spider, Spider Labyrinth, Spiders, Spider's Venom, Spooks and Creeps, Spooks Run Wild, classic, SS Hellcamp, the original Stage Fright, really good Blue Underground release, and then the magnet release of the remake Stage Fright, Stan Helsing. Then we've got this double pack here. It's a sci-fi double pack. Let's see if I can dig it out real quick. This has Star Odyssey and Prisoners of the Lost Universe. Cram that back in. Then we've got a 3-pack that's all 3 of the Starship Trooper movies. Starship Troopers. Staunton Hill, Stay Alive, Stinger, Storage 24, double pack of Strange Invaders and Invaders from Mars. This Strange Things here is big old multi-pack. 11 films on here. So we've got Pulse from the 80s, Space Hunter, Kroll, My Mom's a Werewolf, The Hearse, Lurkers, Slipstream, Eternal Evil, Alien Contamination, Warriors of the Wasteland, and Mutant. Didn't have most of those when I got that. I don't think I still have most of them on any other release. Then we've got Street Trash and Stripperland, Student Bodies. I need to put this Blu-ray where I intended it originally, but it got filed here by accident. It is a Student Bodies copy, but it also has Jekyll and Hyde Together Again, which is what I bought it for, so I'm going to actually move that eventually and put it in the J's. Then we've got the first 3 Subspecies films, classic Full Moon Entertainment stuff. Succubus, Suffocation, Suicide Girls Must Die, Summer Camp Nightmare, Supernatural, really badass film from the 30s. And let's see if we can get this bad boy out here. Yep, there we go. This one's got They Must Eat, Evil Offspring, Biker Zombies, and Lurking Terror. Most of these are pretty bad, but fun stuff. I like cheesy stuff like that. Then we've got my favorite horror film of all time, Suspiria. Absolutely adore Argento, and I think that's definitely his finest work. Inferno, right next to it, not far behind it, in my opinion, great film as well. Mother of Tears, I wasn't expecting to like so much, but I actually really enjoyed it as well. Then we've got Sweeney Todd with Todd Slaughter from the 30s. Sweeney Todd from 07 with Depp. Tales from the Crapper. Tales from the Crypt with Vault of Horror. And then the first season of Tales from the Crypt from 89. Moving down here. Seasons 2, 3, and 4 of Tales from the Crypt from the 90s. And then the 2 films that came out around that time as well, Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight in that multi-pack. And then a 3rd film that came out from Tales from the Crypt, Ritual, which I thought was not quite as good. Talk Radio, Ted Bundy, Teeth, Teenagers from Outer Space, Terror Creatures from the Grave, Terra Firma, one of my favorite trauma movies, Terrordactyl, Terror is a Man, Terror Storm, Terror Train, The 39 Steps. Then we have this American Civil War History Channel documentary. I know it's not horror, but war is fucking horrible and horrifying, so I tend to include most anything tied to war in this collection as well. Then we've got... Oh, that's out of order. I'll have to correct that right now. No. I'm going to have to put that right here. I don't know why it's out of place, but it's supposed to be right before that American Civil War collection. That is the ABCs of Death. And we have the Amityville horror. See, now I'm getting angry because these are like way out of order for some reason. I'll talk about that one when I get down to it. So there's the rest of the Amityville movies I have. 2, 3. I'm not sure which one Amityville Dollhouse is, but that's also there. Then this Amityville Confidential DVD, which is like a documentary on the actual happenings. Then the remake with Ryan Reynolds. Amityville Haunting, which came out more recently. Antichrist. That multi-pack is the Ape Man and the Black Dragons, both classic Bela Lugosi movies. The Apparition. The Babadook. The Bad Seed. The Banana Splits. The Banished. The Battery. The Belko Experiment. The Bell Witch Haunting, The Black Gate, The Blancheville Monster, Black Waters of Echoes Pond, The Black Gestapo in a multi-pack with The Black Six, The Blair Witch Project 1 and 2, and The Blair Thumb. Really random. Pretty funny, though. Alright, and here's the final row in this particular episode. The 80s remake of The Blob, The Bloodlands, The Boogans, awesome movie. The Boogeyman from 1980, and that has the 3rd film, Return of the Boogeyman. And I haven't interred Boogeyman 2, but I do have that if you guys saw one of my last updates. Then we have The Brainiac, The Breed, The Bride, The Brood, The Burning, classic. The Burning Moon, The Butcher, The Butterfly Effect 1 and 2 in that multi-pack there, The Bye-Bye Man. I'm gonna have to give that one a watch. I didn't like that one so much, and I'm gonna have to re-watch it and see what I think. Then we have The Cabin in the Woods, The Calling, The Cave, The Cell, The Chair, The Changeling, The Church, aka Demons 3, The Church, which is a newer film with Bill Moseley in it, The Clinic, The Cocaine Fiends, The Company of Wolves, The Conjuring 1 and 2, The Corpse Grinders, The Craft. Just recently acquired that too. The Crane Fighter, The Crawling Eye, The Crazies Remake, The Crow, The Curse of Halloween Jack. This little guy right here is The Curse of La Llorona, The Damned, The Dark Crystal, The Dead Don't Die, The Deadlands, The Deadly Spawn, The Demented, The Demon's Rook, The Descent 1 and 2, The Devil Incarnate, that one there, I know it's in a different language, that is The Devil Rides Out, The Devil's Reign, the Devil's Wedding Night, which has the Witch's Mountain as well on that, and then the Disappointments Room. And that's going to wrap up this particular episode. I think I'm going to make one or two more to wrap up the last shelf, but we just finished this whole section here, basically. Get a little more light. And that also brings a close to this entire section. So, episode 6 and possibly episode 7 will be covering this shelf. But until then, thank you guys for watching. Got lots more coming, so just keep checking in with me. Hit that subscribe button and go watch some horror. Stay safe. Merry Christmas, guys. Take care.